Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at the tank. It's actually is called by quite a few names. The KPF Panzer, the KPF Panzer 70, Panzer 70, Kampf Panzer, even sometimes called the Cavalry for its legendary camo. But I'm just going to call it the KPF because that's what I've always called it. And I'm not sure what the proper term is. I know lots of people call it different names. But we're going to be looking at this tank, Tier 9 German Heavy. It is a premium. And I love this tank. One of my favorite Tier 9s in the game, if not my favorite Tier 9 in the game. Got this back at the Christmas. It was on sale then. And it's sitting at a nice 2050 HP after that recent buff. And you got a pretty nice armor profile on this tank. 200 on the turret, 90 on the sides, and 60 on the rear of the turret. Hull is sitting at 120, 90, and 60. Can get some very good bounces on the turret, is very strong, and upper plate can be very strong as well, but lower plate, of course, weak, and upper plate is pinned by most things, but sometimes you'll get tier 8s that can't quite penetrate it. But your side armor is very weak, and your rear armor, though, just like most tanks. But your DPM is quite low, though. It is only 2,296, but it does, as well with that 14.64 second reload. But it makes up for it in the alpha, as you see. It's a high alpha gun, 560, 480, 640. It is a 152, and your pin values are not the highest. 240 on your standard ammunition. Heat is 305, but you do have nice HE pin, actually, 90 millimeters, very good. Aim accuracy as well is not the best, 4.6 second aim time, 0.344 meters of dispersion, and you only have 6 degrees of gun depression. It is a pretty fast tank, though, sitting at 40 top and 31 average. And, while the statistics may not look the best or anything on it, I really enjoy this tank. And I know a lot of people really enjoy this tank. It's just the derp. It's a 152. It's got that nice 560, 540 alpha. I think it's 560. And it can be really fun. We're going to have a nice battle here. It will show how it can perform, how the armor stands up even against tier 8s, and how just how it performs. But yeah, so we're going heavy side here on Himmelsdorf. Our VK was kind of slow getting started, so it's mostly just us. I went the heavy side because I didn't really want to go the other side, and they were capping C, so I was expecting them to be here, but they have not posted so far. But then I do spot this T49 and Oz UC. Yes, Oz. That's how good my English is. Gun depression doesn't work. Only 280 HE on that T49. Very bad. That was very unfortunate. I was really like, of course. And we do get a nice almost 600 roll in that T54. He does penetrate his back, but we were out sideways. No, I'm really fine. I mean, the great thing about this tank is you can trade with almost anyone. Almost any tanks you can easily trade with. As well, you have a good amount of HP. You can get some bounces on that turret. Of course, not whenever it's to the side or behind you. But I am kind of trapped here. I didn't want the T49 to shoot me up the butt. But then both these guys were over here. And I need to clear this T54 who really ripped me apart. But we do get him back with a ammo rack. Very nice ammo rack there. But that T49 is finally getting dealt with by that FV. So we just have this AMX in front of us, which, oh, that hurt. That hurt to miss. As you see, the accuracy is just not that good. Accuracy is nothing impressive at all. And we're going to chase this AMX some here. So we do want the damage on him. And the next battle is better than this one, so you will want to stick around for that one. Just want to get this video out today. I didn't really know what to do, so I was like, I'll do a video on the KPF. I love this tank. And so, yeah. Just got these battles today, and we're going to try to get a shot off on this T30, but I didn't really want to risk it. He started moving right as I was about to risk it, so I was just like, whatever. Well, someone's cooking popcorn. That smells so good. Now I'm going to have to go eat after this. I'm so hungry. That smells so good. Wish you guys can smell that. Anyway, so it's now 4-on-3, but I'm still expecting the win. Nothing too hard. I am low on HP, so I'm going to be careful here. We get a shot off on that E75 right there. And brings us up to about 2.5k damage or so. I'm just going to kind of chill back here because I didn't really want to take any damage. Probably could have played a little more aggressive. You will see why, but E75 shot, so I'm going to poke out here forward. And I'm not going to get a shot in him yet. I am just kind of going to sit right here. Definitely should have pushed right there and not taken that little stop there. So I could have gotten the E75 before he reloaded. I'm going to try to be mindful of this T30 and just want to stay here. I am a one-shot to the T30, high roll one-shot from the E75. But I'm just going to poke out. He does pin me right there, as you see, the armor on the side. I mean, it's hard to bounce. It's hard to bounce a lot of the times. But we are going to get the kill on the E75 and just leaving this T30 in the AMX. And we're just going to try to chill here because we are an HE one-shot. All he has to do is splash us, which is very unfortunate. And I'm kind of just waiting for the cap, and I'm like, alright, whatever. We won. Might as well try. Yeah, that happened. Didn't get out the damage at all. So we're going to jump straight into the second replay as this one ends. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about the play style of this tank and more its strengths and weaknesses. So let's see. Yes, here we are on mines, and we are top tier again in this. And as you will see, we are going to get some pretty bad luck in this. I do have a lot of bad luck in this tank sometimes, it seems, but I still love the tank, and it still performs very well. I just have certain tanks that I have horrible RNG in for no reason whatsoever. This one, Leopard PTA, and quite a few other tanks. But it's still a fun tank, and you can still work very well in it. And so, as you see, that speed is very nice, keeping up with these fast tier 8 heavies. And we do spot up. This is a very small map. One thing I have noticed about Blitz is really the maps need to be bigger. The maps are really small in this game. And I know it's a mobile game, but still, they could probably make the maps bigger. All of them at least more like Yukon size. That's a nice size map. While it's not like big, it definitely has a lot more room to work with, and where you are not going to be spotted at everywhere you go. Anyway, we've gotten off 2 nice shots and a bounce as well. We have gotten penetrated, but that was just a little. As I said before, you got lots of HP on this. Now we're getting pushed by quite a few tanks up here, basically all of the enemy team. Just going to wait for this Foch to poke out. Probably could have HE'd him right there, but I just had the building there and didn't want to risk it. Well, I definitely could have HE'd him. I have great HE penetration. It's not Hesh. It's not like not quite as good as like the Chieftain or the FV215B / Super Conqueror and stuff, but it's pretty close to that type of HE. And so I'm just gonna back up here because I do not want to lose my HP. I always play too passive in this tank. I feel like I should definitely play more aggressive in it, because I could have held that position behind that dead IS and probably did a lot more damage than I am gonna do. We're still gonna end on a good game, but as you see, there's some bad luck. Didn't miss our shot and hit the wrong spot on the lurver, not allowing us to do much. Allowing us not to do any damage. Oh, dang it. But we are going to just, again, miss or bounce. What did we do on that shot on that E50? I wasn't looking. I'm stupid. I don't look at my game when I'm recording. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're going to get this shot on the IS-5 Guardian because he is poked out. Racking up the damage here. We have 1k bounce, 2,329. This game's nothing special. It's still a nice game. It was a fun battle. Did have that bad luck, like I said, but it was still fun. So, alright, the play style of this thing. I feel like I play it definitely too passive, so, maybe not aggressive, maybe like, just with the team, definitely, because you don't have that good DPM. With your ever heavies, make sure you have at least maybe 1 heavy, maybe 2, or a tank destroyer with you. I mean, you can flank, but it is with that low DPM, so try not to run into too many tanks if you do. Always try to find some ridges, because you have that strong turret, and it doesn't have much gun depression, though, so not hills and stuff, but if you can get a ridge where you can just kind of drive out and only show your turret, that will work great for you. Make sure to utilize your awesome HE penetration, plus splash damage for killing stuff like this IS-5, because my RNG is horrible. Might as well just splash them for fun. I kind of find it fun to splash kill people, even when you don't have to. It's just kind of fun. Also, you do have that nice mobility, so you can always get behind tank destroyers and other tanks like that. And as well, the weakness is, you know, like I said, slow reload, bad DPM, and penetration isn't the best. But other than that, it's a great tank. It's really fun, and as I said, my RNG, absolutely horrible. And as I said there, just how? Going for the ram, and of course we do nothing to him, and he does 82 to us. Explain, please, Wargaming. And pins are straight. The hatches are a weak spot. We're just going to go for the H again. But hatches are the weak spot on the tank, and then the lower plate side's rear. But yeah, it's a fun tank, and I really enjoy it. It was in the store, so probably should have made this video a little earlier, but I was busy with other videos. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's a fun tank. I really enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you next time. Bye.